just got absolutely slammed by a wave. It's like pulled itself out of this groove somehow. So,
You okay? 37, 38, 39, 40.
what are you doing, bro?
I'm Janae, and this is Jason. We've embarked on the adventure of a lifetime. We're two ocean-loving Aussies travelling the world by sailboat and making movies along the way. We're not ready to settle down before experiencing what the world has to offer. Life doesn't always offer second chances. Sometimes it is now or never. Tune in every week for new episodes. Enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe.
Bit of a dull morning today. We're at Mykonos at the moment, but we're heading into the town as I dropped both Janae and I's phone in the water yesterday.
I bet you're wondering, how'd you manage that? Well, Janae and I went to a beach club in Mykonos, got a little silly, and I drunkenly fell out of the dinghy with both our phones in my pocket. It's safe to say I won't be doing that again for a while.
And they're both not working, so we don't have any internet at all, and it's a big must on a boat, really. Check the weather and I guess get to anchorages safely, and you don't realise how important your phone is until you lose it, especially when you both don't have one.
These guys just came up to us. I think they're Irish. They've gone out last night and then couldn't get their tender started, the outboard of their tender, so I think they've slept here for the night on the park bench. So they've just spotted us and said, can you give us a lift back? I don't know why they didn't just swim back. Old mate just bloody pretty much fell in the water trying to get back on the boat anyway. Oh god, that was funny.
Day today, find the closest bin, and what else do we have to do? Get 2 new phones. How good? We'll be broke in no time.
Turns out Mykonos is not a great place to buy a phone. We could only find one iPhone to buy, and unluckily it ended up being faulty. However, they refused to exchange or refund it only 24 hours after purchasing, and said they have to either send it off to an Apple store first or we have to go to an Apple store ourselves, which we're nowhere near. Not ideal when you live on a boat and don't stay in one place. Plus we had about 4 days to exit Greece, so it wasn't really an option. So for now we had to deal with a dodgy phone. It wasn't our week. Anyway, back to it. How pretty are these laneways?
Our mission today is to go get some diesel, which is never easy. It's probably about a 2.5 kilometre walk from where we are. We'll see how we go. We might have to taxi it back. It costs €102. We're playing the strategy, Janae waiting for a taxi over there, so they come and they don't see me with fuel. Fingers crossed it works. But we've already been waiting here for 10 minutes. We're still waiting for a taxi. I think it's been a good 15 to 20 now. I think we found the hardest street to get a taxi in Mykonos. You see so many at the centre, but 2 kilometres out, you're stuffed.
I reckon we waited like a good 25 minutes.
Oh, it's easily longer than that.
Or half an hour. Or probably by the time it came. We waited like 25 minutes before we gave up and went in and asked them to call us one.
And then he charged us €15 for a 2 kilometre trip.
Yeah, which took about all of, 5 minutes? Maybe 7 minutes at the most.
This is how we fill up our diesel tanks, using the ciphering method, which seems to work pretty well for us.
Yeah, we've got it down pat now.
You ready, skipper?
Uh-huh.
Let's do this.
Ready.
You look beautiful, honey.
Thanks, honey.
Why are you all dressed up?
This is our 60th anniversary.
Alright, we better take you somewhere.
Found your feet.
Bye-bye, Mykonos.
I had old mate staring at me like a hawk, the dude in front of me. I could see him like looking through his tinted windows,
The cat in the catamaran that
the
we're
cat.
close to.
thinking that when I pulled the chain up I was going to hit his boat, so that's why I was like real cautious. I was
Yeah.
like, oh babe, I better get you to come. I was going to do it,
Yeah.
but and then I saw the chain and the chain looked like it was heading straight towards his boat, and I'm like, oh fuck, I better get you up.
Yeah.
So sorry for waking you up.
That's right. We saw this boat, we think we saw this boat in Lefkada on Mykonos Beach. We think we got a photo of it. We'll have to check it out later. But it's made it all the way to Mykonos like we have.
It's following us.
More than capable to do that though.
Going to Akiri.
Ikaria.
Akaria. Akaria.
Ikaria.
Which is about a 7 to 8 hour sail, and there's not many anchorages on the island, so I'm not overly excited for it, but hopefully it I don't know, hopefully it changes my mind somehow.
We're kind of more so just doing it to get across really anyway, so.
Yeah, we've got to check out in 3 days. Ready?
I don't think it's supposed to be that hard. Something going on.
No, it's I don't know.
Or something's bent.
It's like pulled itself out of this groove somehow. Alright,
What's happened?
I'm just trying to think what we can do. Oh, this has pulled itself out of the groove somehow. I can see a little bit of damage here. We had a big gust of wind come and it's just popped out.
We later realised we had the vang too tight, and this is possibly why it popped out with a sudden gust of wind. Unfortunately, sometimes things break because we're still learning. We didn't have time on our side, as we only had 3 days to get across to Samos to check out of Greece. After trying to brainstorm ideas on how we could fix it temporarily, we decided we would sail with a second reef in the main, which meant that that part of the sail wasn't needed. Thinking back on this, it was probably a blessing in disguise that we already had a reef in, because there was some pretty full-on wind that hit us very suddenly without prediction later that day.
I feel over like a mofo right now. On a close haul. Heaps of waves pushing us around, going 7 knots. We just got absolutely slammed by waves. Absolutely slammed. Look at Janae.
I'm all inside me is wet. I'm gonna have to get changed. I'm like shivering already. Oh my god. That was scary. I'm glad I wasn't looking forward. I would have shit myself.
I seen it coming.
Oh my god. Hello, Icaria.
That's all been there, 20.
30 knots.
You feel it too.
Woo! Jesus. 33, 35. You know it's gonna get hectic? Can we have a second reef in?
Oh my god.
Wow. Should we have a second reef in, do you think?
We've got a second rate in.
No, like all the way. Oh, is that the last one you can do? That's what I mean.
There's no way we're gonna get it up now.
Scary. Oh, Jesus. Oh, wow.
That's so strong.
Holy balls. Woo! 37, 38, 39, 40. You okay? It's like we're not even moving because it's so strong against us. Wow. You okay? At least the waves aren't too big. Do you want to just take the main down?
Not this wind.
Excellent. I've never noticed it. The waves aren't that big, but I'm guessing it's because it's so windy. It's blowing. Huh? There you go, right off a little bit. It's the aftermath of about a 7-hour sail in very rough weather, lots of wind and waves, and yeah, just full on. I look like a mess. Also exhausted, but I'm letting Jason nap first because he's worried about us dragging anchor, so I'll have a sleep later. There's nothing you can do but really sit inside and relax, so might do some editing on an episode and cook some yummy dinner, have a hot shower. Yeah, we're both pooped. What was to come that night completely took us off guard. Our trusted weather apps didn't predict the weather basically at all, and many other people from our Facebook sailing community groups were complaining about it. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it is like absolutely howling outside. It's probably like 40 knot winds, lightning. Like the swell is just flowing so quickly with the wind. And it's like 2:30 in the morning here and we can't sleep. Just worried about dragging anchor and things flying off the outside of the boat. And unfortunately we have to check out of Greece in like 5 days, and we've got shit weather for the next
5 days.
5 days.
Gotta check out in like 3 days.
4 days. 4 days, yeah. And we're not even like at the island that we're supposed to be, like that we plan to check out of, so it's not an ideal situation, but we're just hoping it settles enough for us to get across. Otherwise, we'll have to try and check out of here and If not, I'll be overstaying my visa because I'm not bloody risking my life just for the visa. What are your thoughts on that, babe?
I agree.
Yeah. Anyway, good night, guys. Wish us a good night's sleep. It was a very sleepless night that night. Continuing into the next day, we had bouts of heavy rain, thunder and lightning strikes non-stop, which was super close to the boat. We were worried it was going to strike the mast as we were the only ones in the bay. We had to pick up and reset our anchor about 4 times that next day to keep the boat safe from dragging into the rocks, as it was so strong and the anchor wasn't holding. One of those times when picking up the anchor, the wind was so strong we were barely moving whilst accelerating forward. Boys, hey?
Lovely. Love it.
Put all the undies hanging up, drying, because somewhere leaked on the way here. We're still on the island of Ikaria, which actually has the longest, average longest living people on it.
Lifespan.
Yeah, lifespan. So we need to take some tips from them.
They do some pretty good food there.
Yeah, really nice food, lots of mountains. A bit windy and not very nice weather since we've been here, but so we haven't done much, but
Delirious yesterday, so we left the boat and went out for dinner.
Yeah, just to get out and
Losing our marbles.
stay sane.
We had 50 plus knot winds blowing us around and a massive storm, lightning storm come through. So we didn't sleep all that night, and then it went through to the next 4 days basically, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then the wind started coming from the north, so we had to change anchor a few times, and then yeah, we ended up going out for dinner last night. It's a really nice place.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see how the clouds just kind of hang around because it's so mountainous. So, and the wind just blows straight off the land. So it's quite nice at the moment. But I don't know if you can see properly, but there's Samos in the background. So that's the next island we go to tomorrow or the next day. And then behind that in the distance is actually Turkey, which is just crazy. Can't believe we can see it already. Another country. Pretty exciting. So we check out on Monday and check into Turkey on Tuesday. And then we'll have 3 months in Turkey. You come along with the boat! Oh, this is I'm so excited! Oh, on the boat! I'm so excited! Where are they? They've gone! They did a fucking second! Please come back! We just had a special little treat, but it only lasted about 10 seconds. Had some dolphins come and swim up at the bow. And now we've just decided that we're going to sail to Samos today because the weather's okay at the moment, so we probably want to make the most of the weather being pleasant still. Sailing away from a storm at the moment, so hopefully that doesn't cause us any trouble. And just put the head sail out.
Engine off. How peaceful.